Foxconn. We all remember the name Foxconn, right? From just a couple years ago. It was the Taiwanese electronics manufacturer that Donald Trump had struck an amazing deal with. They were going to bring a plant to the state of Wisconsin. They were going to create nearly 14,000 new American jobs. That happened in the summer of 2019 when this deal was announced. Donald Trump ran around doing his victory lap saying, I brought tens of thousands of jobs to Wisconsin. I am the best. And yes, we gave away the farm. We had to promise them $2.85 billion, in basically giveaways and subsidies. But hey, 14,000 jobs, right? And he talked about this for years and years and years. Foxconn, Foxconn, Foxconn. Well, guess what, folks? Those jobs still have not materialized. And this week, Foxconn announced that we're going to scale it back. We're not going to bring you close to 14,000 jobs. We're going to bring you a little under 1,400 jobs. Yeah, just 1,400. And, we may scale it back again in the future. We don't know. But we're certainly not going to have that big grand deal that Donald Trump said. And in response, Wisconsin legislators, thank God, said, okay, well, we're not going to give you $2.8 billion. We're only going to give you $80 million now in giveaways to come bring your 1,400 jobs. Actually, sorry, less than 1,400 jobs to our state. You know what would be a better use of that money, by the way? How's about you take $80 million and you find 1,400 Wisconsinites and you say, guess what? We're going to give you a tremendous salary for the next 10 years. Like, that would be money better spent than handing it over to a foreign company that's not even going to keep their end of the deal. They had a deal. They backed out of it. They should get nothing. Oh, and by the way, do you know why they had a deal? This is something that's been overlooked since day one. You see, Foxconn manufactures iPhones in China that are then sold here in the United States. And Donald Trump, since day one of his administration, had been talking about, oh, China, we got to crack down, we got to put the sanctions, we got to put the tariffs. And Foxconn was worried because they realized, holy crap, that's going to affect us. We're going to have to pay a lot of money. We've got to get on Donald Trump's good side. How can we do that? Oh, I know. Let's give him a political victory. Let's make a deal where we get to bring 14,000 jobs to the state of Wisconsin. We'll get all kinds of giveaways for it. And then, of course, slowly over time, especially once he's out of office, we can just back off the whole thing because we know we'll be in the clear and we're not going to be punished by any retaliatory measures he puts in place against China. That's what this deal was about. It was a fraud from the start for both parties involved. Foxconn wanted to keep making their cheap-ass iPhones to send over here to us, and Donald Trump desperately needed that political win, and he was willing to give away the farm, $2.8 billion, in order to get it. They both won, and Americans, as usual, were the big losers.